Storing frosted cake, the do's and don'ts.
Hello there, cake lovers. Today we're going to tackle a common question in the world of baking. How long can a frosted cake be stored in the fridge? Whether you've just made a delicious frosted cake or received one from a friend, you'll want to know how to properly store it for optimal freshness and flavor.
How long can a frosted cake last in the fridge?
When stored properly in the fridge, a frosted cake can generally last for about 3 to 5 days. This time frame can vary based on a few factors like the type of frosting used, the temperature and humidity in the fridge, and the type of cake underneath the frosting. Always use your best judgment, as well as sight and smell, to determine whether your cake is still fresh.
What are the factors affecting a cake's shelf life?
When considering the shelf life of your frosted cake, keep in mind these key factors. 1. Type of frosting. Certain types of frosting, like cream cheese or whipped cream frostings, can spoil more quickly than others. Buttercream or fondant frosting can generally last longer. 2. Temperature and humidity. A cooler temperature, around 38 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 to 4 degrees Celsius, and low humidity environment are ideal for storing frosted cakes. 3. Type of cake. Moist cakes, like carrot cake or red velvet cake, might not last as long as drier cakes, like pound cake or a traditional yellow cake.
How to properly store a frosted cake.
To get the most out of your frosted cake's shelf life, follow these storage tips. 1. Covering the cake. It's essential to cover your cake before placing it in the fridge. This will prevent it from absorbing any unwanted odors from other foods. 2. Cake carrier or airtight container. If you have a cake carrier or a large enough airtight container, these are your best bets. They'll provide the most protection for your cake while keeping it fresh. 3. Plastic wrap or foil. If you don't have a cake carrier or a large enough airtight container, plastic wrap or foil will also work. Just be careful not to damage the frosting. 4. Cool down first. If you've just baked and frosted your cake, allow it to cool completely before storing it in the fridge. Storing a warm cake can lead to condensation, making your cake soggy and the frosting runny. So there you have it, folks. A frosted cake can be stored in the fridge for about 3 to 5 days, depending on several factors like the type of frosting, the temperature and humidity in the fridge, and the type of cake. Proper storage, like using a cake carrier or airtight container and ensuring the cake is cooled down before storing, will ensure you maximize your cake's freshness. Enjoy your cake, and remember, when in doubt, a little taste test can usually tell you if your cake is still good to eat. Happy baking and eating!